It would be so easy to get the boys back together right now.
I always keep on forgetting that Maryland is technically the South, but that, like, the Maryland to the South is like 90s babies when they hear that somebody said that they were born in 1999. Is debatable. Hello all of you wonderful individuals, and welcome back to another video for the day. We are heading back into r/insane people Facebook because social media definitely still do some weird waters. I got my floaties. Keep your hands and feet inside the stupid at all times, and let go. Plus also do the stuff down below because you know that engagement is very much welcome. Maybe check out a video afterwards because there's not just this video but so much other stupid on the channel.
The prophecy alert. The red heifer is ready to be sacrificed for Passover 2024, preparing the way for the rebuilt third temple the Antichrist will dwell in. Rapture is close.
Ah yes, you know, because people going around with signs that said the end is nigh was not enough, let's give those dingbats an internet connection. That was a wonderful choice for everybody.
The 12 rings, 12 apostles, Knights of the Templar, found on the 12th century AD. The cross of Lorraine, used by early Knights Templar.
And the Templar cross. Ah yes, they are putting religion into the Oreo cookies because it is definitely all of the things that everybody wants to get. I want the Oreo with the Christ in it, please. Does that mean that there's also double stuffed religion? Congratulations, you set a new record for overthinking, which apparently can be done without a thought process. That is something I did not know beforehand.
Dear San Francisco 49ers, I know we've all been roasting your city for years, but I am offering a 2-week truce. No more jokes about poop on the streets and open-air substance markets. No calling out the record levels of homelessness that magically disappeared for 3 days to become a communist dictator. No more of that. For 2 weeks, 99% of America will be 49ers fans, but in return, you must defeat the Chiefs. If you don't, Mr. Pfizer and his girlfriend are going to tour the country as world champions, helping elect Joe Biden. The fate of the free world rests upon your shoulders. No pressure.
I don't know why, but every time I see people say that, oh, we are the champions of the world after the Super Bowl, it's like, yeah, because no other country in the world plays American football, you dummy. How can you call yourself world champions if nobody else in the world plays?
So they're going over the solar system in my son's science class.
Well, that's always fun.
I don't believe in NASA's space. They teaching my kid lies.
Yeah, as opposed to the ones that you teach them the second they come home. Yeah, not great. I'm curious as to what you do believe.
I believe in the firmament. There are other dimensions, but we cannot break through the firmament into whatever is above us. The Earth is stationary. The sun and moon rotate around the land. The moon is liquid, and it illuminates itself. Moonlight is colder than shade. Research who the founder of NASA is. Research what is on his headstone. Research the exact numbers. What they tell us is the speed and distance and sizes. There are like 30 measurements about space that have 666 in them. Look at the stars. We see the same stars for centuries. How is that if we are spinning through space 1 million miles an hour? Why does it talk about the firmament in the Bible? The waters from the waters. Why do the stars look like luminaries through water? When you look at a telescope, I'm not talking about NASA illustrations. I'm talking about what we see with our own eyes. Do your research and come to your own conclusion, but their story makes no sense when you really break it down. With what they tell us to, what makes sense from what we experience. Also, fun fact, we are the only society ever that has claimed space. Every model in every other society has drawn the same looking flat earth with a dome. Yeah,
Do your own research. Come to your own conclusion. Yeah, that's kind of why we're saying you dumb as shit.
If you would like me to link you to some of this information, PM me.
Oh, no, why don't you just post it here? Make yourself publicly stupid.
And our politicians and celebrities are infiltrated by a demonic reptilian race, enslaving and devouring souls. But I don't know if y'all are ready for that combo. LOL. It's okay if I sound nuts. All will come to light very soon.
Yeah, God forbid they happen to be teaching them the solar system. Nope, we need to get the kids home and homeschool them, teach them about the dome and the flat earth and all the shit. Is there even a certification that you need to have whenever you do like homeschooling or anything, or can you just like start teaching your kid this stuff?
Women don't understand that the Civil War already started. Men live in a continuous state of violence. We size up every threat and have a tentative plan to kill it first. We live that war, and it never stops. The battle to defend Texas and the homeland is already in full throw. Decisions have been made. Men on each potential side have evaluated the threat and gamed out the outcomes in their mind. I don't expect American men in uniform to start firing at each other. We've gamed that out. No win. It's just like people who are obsessed with anime and weird animated cartoons that are created for children. It's really just a stone's throw away in most cases. I always feel like I sound so old when I say this, but I really don't understand why so many men in their 20s are so openly infantile. On Reddit and Twitter, in some cases, real life, I see men who are 25 or 26 years old who collect toys that my 10-year-old nephew wouldn't even want to play with right now. I totally understand nostalgia, but it seems like these things, along with video games and the lewd stuff, are an advanced method of escapism from having to grow up. I totally understand that life for young people isn't easy right now. Job economy totally blows, and it is pretty difficult to not live paycheck to paycheck, but adapting adult hobbies and attitudes shouldn't really be impacted by that unless it is some kind of psychological escape. Yeah, I'm 23 and I usually date guys who are at least...
Oh, that explains this.
I'm 23 and I usually date guys who are at least 29 or more because I feel like I'm dating actual children when I date guys my own age/age range, so I don't think you sound old at all. For example, last year I dated a 26-year-old who still actively played Pokemon. Like, what the frick, dude?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain anybody that unironically posts in the r/female dating strategy, whichever that's what that acronym stands for, is some of the weirdest peoples around, because y'all's is basically just the women equivalent of incel tears. And God forbid somebody have something that they like because they like it and it was a part of their childhood they want to hold on to. I still play Ratchet and Clank because I played them when the games came out and it's a fun franchise to have. I also play Yu-Gi-Oh! You gonna have a problem with me? Well, too bad. I don't want to have to deal with yous either, and if you got a problem with me playing stuff that I liked as a kid still to this day, well, God forbid, that's more your own problem, not mine. I spend my money however I want, and if you got a problem with that, tough titty. You know what, if this or any of my recent videos happens to hit 1,000 likes, I would honestly consider doing r/female dating strategy. I don't know, it's some very questionable waters nonetheless.
Hi, I am a mother of 3 children and have something to say about this video game. I am sick of these companies making games that brainwash kids and turn them into mindless, brainless husks. Animal Crossing, yes, that is actually the video game that is on the topic of this, is only about animal cruelty and slavery. I am not about to stand by while these cults of game designers purposely brainwash kids so that they get rich while the world burns? I can't be the only one that believes this. Jose for two. Hashtag I'd hate video games.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, you kinda look like the type of person that gets upset at video games saying that they aren't religious enough. Might I recommend Doom Eternal then? It is a nice religious conquest where you go and defeat demons. Plus it got some nice music too. Unfortunately, I don't think that there will ever be a day where nobody says that video games don't cause violence or something, because everybody needs to have some kind of deflect for them being a horrible piece of, doo-doo scraped off the sidewalk. And for some reason, video games seem to be like the perfect scapegoat for the schmucks. However, saying that Animal Crossing is an issue, that one's a stretch. I wonder if this is the same wonderful type of parent that got their kid Grand Theft Auto and then wondered why they start yelling the gamer words.
Catholic Church scandal jokes have grown old.
Then stop proving them right.
I teach CCD and had to go through fingerprinting and background checks, and we have done many things to protect children and make sure the scandals of years ago are not repeated. How about taking a look somewhere else? Start with the NEA if your concern is children.
Oh yeah, no, let's get rid of the background checks and the fingerprints. That'll totally stop them from coming back. You know, just get rid of the deterrent.
To quote Christopher Hitchens, then how come so many of those Catholic enablers still walk free? Ratzinger included. That actually is old news. The church goes to great lengths to protect children. We have background checks and have parents go over safety talks with all kids before they attend any program in the church. At our worst, which even one child is shameful, we were nothing like other jobs who interact with children such as teachers. They are way higher. But no one mentions that because the NEA covers for them. In our country, I know of 3 teachers in 3 schools, and I've lived there my entire 5 decades. I know of 0 priests or ministers, and having been on our school board, I know you cannot mention any misdoings by a tenured teacher when a reference is called. Just a yes, they worked there. It sucks how you throw out your evidence and yet know so little. Priests are way down on the list of professions who do that to kids. Rock stars, actors, directors, photographers, teachers, cops, and many others. There are a cornucopia of creeps out there, and the churches are one of the few actually working to prevent it. I teach catechism, so I actually know.
You're really trying to go for the leaps and bounds to deflect the whole, hey, we are holier than thou, but then again, we do this to your kids spiel. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you guys have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. Maybe check out another video in the end card. There's a whole bunch of stuff you might actually really enjoy. But with that, I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye!